This week, the sky is giving big teacher with tough love vibes meets the cosmic megaphone energy. And before I dive into all of that and what that might mean for you and all the astro tea, welcome to Cosmic RX Radio, a podcast that gives you real-life tools of spiritual empowerment and pure hype. I'm your host and intuitive guide, MADI Murphy. I'll be serving up your weekly energy readings, cosmic boss interviews, and astro inspiration. Are you ready to love yourself more, manifest your dream life, and own your magic? Let's jump in. First, let me introduce myself. It is me, your guide, this metaphysical guide on this wild ride of being a human, your cosmic consultant, Maddie Murphy, and welcome to your Cosmic RX Radio Energy Report. This is where I give you the cosmic weather, the astrology weather, so you can understand WTF is going on, as above, so below, WTF. What does it all mean? I didn't even have time to think about how I can make that rhyme and cute because my brain, does anyone else's brain feel like they're in 4,000 different directions? And I know that this is part of me in general, being neurospicy. This is part of my very mutable chart. This is part of being, a mother to two very young babies under 2. But I also just can't help but blame a little of the astrology for it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be that toxic person. But Uranus and Gemini, I feel like post eclipses, it's like my brain, there's not tabs, there's tabs and pop-up windows. And then there's a monkey on a tricycle. It's there's just so much happening. So I'm going to try and ground down here. Let's all ground down a little bit. Before we get into today's episode, it's a lighter astrology week, hence why I can afford to have some time to be a silly goose on here and just yap and gab. Not that anything really stops me anyway, but it's a lighter astrology week. I am going to talk about the one thing. Obviously, next week we will head into some full moon in Aries. But, this week's a little lighter. I'll talk about the moon report. And of course, my Virgo announcements. Must do a little housekeeping before we get into everything else. Thank you to all of you who joined in the 28-day challenge in the Cosmic Zone, live challenge to go through. We went through the book, the practices and the prompts from every key in person, in group. We navigated eclipse season. When I say thank you, I don't even mean thank you for participating in this offering. I mean thank you because that group chat truly got me through the kooky, chaotic storm of Virgo season and the eclipse season. And someone said in the chat, I don't know what it is I'm doing. And there's so much that's thrown up in the air, but I feel really excited and enthusiastic by it, which is unlike me, but because of this group. The things that were in this group made me cry, the testimonials, the feedback, what happened in 28 days. We truly went through a quantum cosmic leap. If you want in, we'll put it here at the waitlist in the show notes. I believe the next one we're going to do will be kicking after the new moon in Sag to kind of end 2025 strong, kick forward into our vision for 2026, and of course, capitalize on all that Sag energy. Where are my Saturn return babies at? Again, in the show notes, check out, we're going to be doing another Saturn return workshop. We're going to be doing a Saturn return support group. And I know a lot of you have been reaching out, I'm freaking out. My Saturn in Aries, we have the retrograde into Pisces, and then Saturn in Aries is going to kick off full swing again. So if you want some support, again, everything we do here is trying together astrology, empowerment with real life tools, because hello, we're in real life, and then also community, because this shit doesn't happen in a vacuum, right? That's not where the real change happens. You have to have the like-minded people. So you talk about things and be hey, I'm not crazy, or B, that was some great insight, or just see the sacred giggles, the sacred giggles help us rise above the bullshit. Speaking of all of those things and so much more, this is for you. If you've been feeling called to step into your next level of leadership, of visibility, of being seen in an online space, in your business, with your art, in the creative fields, what are you doing January 9th to the 11th? We are having an IRL retreat at Kripalu in the Berkshires, which is just one of the most sacred, magnificent energy vortexes on the planet. I'm co-leading a retreat with Priestess Isette. She's been on this podcast. You will all love her, are obsessed with her as you should be, rightfully so. She was in my shamanic school, in my IU, as they say. And we have always been passionate about really helping the luminous ones, right, tap into liberation and full expression. And she's been one of my true ride or dies for years, knowing that some big ass revolution is coming and changing. And she's also freaking funny, right? Like, we don't need everyone. Again, we have serious things happening in the world, and we need to approach those seriously, but we don't need to approach ourselves and life so seriously all the goddamn time. So if you want to step into 2026 aligned, embodied, fully expressed, learning more about your astrology chart, gaining, doing somatic rituals, having time for play, making new friends, getting a toolkit, and basically just the smack on the ass to step into the next level of your leadership and expression. Come join us for some cosmic hot girl healing. So much stuff in person. It's just going to be so activating, so life changing. I don't say that lightly. I just know that every time I've been one of these in person containers, it's called the cosmic call. So ring, ring, ring. If the universe is calling, are you going to answer the cosmic call? There are limited spots. We're going to put the link in the show notes. Links also in my bio at I am MADI Murphy if you want to know more. Okay. Also, what I love about Apollo, I just want to say, is that they do scholarships. And also, it's very affordable. It's not like a $4,000 retreat that's going to like set you back, right? It's a couple $100. Beautiful, gorgeous, like Ayurvedic inspired meals. There's so many things there, nature, tools, practices, like rooms to do things, massages you could get, like extra readings. Like, it really is a holistic retreat. Okay. I just want to say, if you have not yet, leave a rating review, put your Instagram handle in it, especially on iTunes. If you do on Spotify, just send me the screenshot and be entered to win a burning question, right? Burning question winner, where I leave you a little cosmic love note. You send me a screenshot of your chart and I will answer a question of yours, right? Personalized voice note from me. Let's yap. Just drop the rating review. It really helps us. It's fun to see. I have to say, I'm still pretty proud. I think like the one negative review we got was just someone who was like, oh, can you stop talking about like the president and your political beliefs? And I'm like, no. So it's like, but leave the rating review. It's helpful, and it's fun to also have ways to connect with each and every one of you in just different ways, right? Okay, so who wants to talk about the moon? I do. So let's talk about your emotional weather for the week. Let's talk about your weekly self-care forecast, how we're navigating the inner world to better make sense of the outer world. So Monday to Wednesday, we have a Capricorn moon. We are going to be doing that. We're tackling shit. We're doing the long-term goals. We're checking something off the list. We're taking care of business. We're just facing something head on. We're taking that like boss CEO energy of our life. And that could also just be setting boundaries. Okay. Like, sometimes people are like, oh my God, Capricorn moon days came and I just felt so lazy. Sometimes a Capricorn moon day is saying, I'm going to block off some space in my calendar to fucking veg like a boss because I deserve this and earn this. Okay. Capricorn knows how to work, but a true Capricorn high consciousness energy knows when to reap the rewards, knows that rest is productive. The one thing I don't want you to do is slide into that cold hearted grind mode where you're being so hard on yourself or others at the sake of trying to get something done. Thursday to Friday, we're going to have Aquarius moon days. So we're thinking about connecting. We're thinking about, going into that place of connecting into your vision, to your community, brainstorming wild ideas, leaning into your inner rebel. Libra, Sun, Aquarius moon. I would love for you to, if you've been meaning to do some kind of thing for the cause that you believe in, whether it's making a donation. I just found this great group. It's a Catholic group helping migrants, displaced people at the border. Oh my God, I wish I had the name of it right now, but I'm going to be making a donation to them. There's so many amazing groups. There's so many groups helping, trying to help get babies formulas in Gaza. There's a Freedom Flotilla. There's ACLU, right? There's so many causes that there's every town, working for gun reform. If you've been feeling helpless, empowered, just take one action step. Just take one action step. It can feel silly, but I promise you it'll help you slip out of despair, right? And Libra, Sun, Aquarius moon is a great time to just be like, I'm meaning to do this thing. Let me just do it today. Thursday, Friday, block the calendar. Just please don't get lost in like scrolling yourself into oblivion. That's actually not activism. That's just like, I don't know what that is, like internet, social media, masochism. So I want you to stay human. I want you to stay heart-centered and stay in a place of sacred action of some sort. It's 2 days. We can do that. Pisces moon, then we get to rest, we get to chill, we get to go to the etheric space, we get to play in a space of dreaming, connecting, creating, crying if you need to. Okay, we're just gonna look out for making sure we don't escape too hard into like wine, Netflix, numbing vices. We're gonna honor our sensitivity on Pisces moon days without drowning it. So that's that. Let's go into the planetary planning, the PSA of it all. This week, it's a light week. That doesn't mean it's going to be like uneventful because it's 2025. The hits just keep coming. But the spotlight of the week, the one thing I want to point out, right? It's Libra season. So do with that what you will. Look at the key 7 in my book, We Can Create Harmony. This is going to have the practices, the rituals, the tools, the things to think about for this season to unlock something important in you, to create more ease, more flow, more alignment, to tap into another version of your authentic self for the whole season. But on this day, October 1st, Mercury in Libra, who is a smooth talker, like all about harmony, all about balance, is squaring off with Jupiter in Cancer, who is kind of like a hype mom, like that mom that's like, pop off, you could do anything. And so right now, it's like your words are going to carry extra weight. I want you to think about what you're doing with your words on this day. I want you to speak encouragement, exhortation over people. That was my mom's favorite words, speaking words of exhortation. Also, people are paying attention to what you were saying. So pay attention, like, you choose your words carefully. I also want you to, if you have a chance to spread a message, this is a great day to do it, okay? And I want you to think about thinking before you're speaking, because sometimes Mercury square Jupiter, we can make promises, we can say stuff we don't really mean. So watch out for having the foot in the old mouth. Like, just check, do I actually have the capacity to follow through with something? I also want you to pay attention to the intuitive downloads, right? Mercury is our antenna. Jupiter and Cancer very much connects us to the moon, to the feminine realm, to the intuitive, unseen realm. Pay attention to some big downloads, especially around home, family, other women in your life, right? Like working intuitively, relationships with Mercury and Libra. I also want you to keep it kind but clear. Again, sometimes we could overpromise, especially the Jupiter and Cancer. It's that mama energy that wants to do everything for everyone. Don't overpromise just to make someone feel good. Really check in with yourselves. And sometimes actually helping someone doesn't mean fixing something or doing something for them. It actually rarely does. Usually it's about holding space for someone and just saying, I see you, I hear you, I care. Okay. And then, of course, I really would love for you to use this day for some kind of visioning, some kind of, if you look at key 7 in my book, that's all about like attracting your partner, finding the one, be the one. If you're single and you want to do that, this would be a great day to do a ritual around that. But in general, brainstorming, journaling, mapping out your next big idea, especially one that feels like it's from that hard space, that Jupiter and Cancer of it all, okay? Or if you're looking to call in or move or, do some kind of big thing around your home, this is a great day to just sit with your future self and be like, show me where we're going, okay? So that's actually where I'm going to leave it. This is a super, super mini bite-sized episode, but like, I'm like, am I missing something? All my scattered energy? I feel like we're all having information overload and fatigue, and the universe is like, Maddie, maybe just a 15-minute episode is all the baddies need today. If you're looking for the If Astrology Isn't Real, where we break down the pop culture, the politics into like what's happening through the lens of the planets, check that out. It's a separate episode. It comes out on Fridays. I just did it. If you're looking to go deeper with any of this, you want more rituals, you want tarot card spreads, again, you want community, you want live calls for the new moon to help support you in your manifesting, come hang out with us at Cosmic RX Plus Premium. It's a good ass crew over there. I am so effing grateful for this community. I am so grateful for the relationships I have in my life that have started with me being my most authentic self. But, Libra season always has me thinking about my husband. He's a Libra. My best friend, Jordy's godmom, a Libra. My sister, Jackie, a Libra. But also all of you who have gotten to have this one-on-one connection within this community. Like, you all keep me afloat, and you all are my living, breathing, walking, embodied hope core in human form. So you keep doing that and know that you're that for me, and you probably are that for so many other people, okay? So put that in your pipe and smoke it this week. I'm sending you so much love, and I'm wrapping you in those big-ass blessings and calling in some big, fat, juicy checks and hot, fulfilling, toe-curling sex. So much love. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Do you love getting your Cosmic RX for the week here and want more? Make sure to sign up for our premium subscription so you can get exclusive access to bonus podcast episodes, all of my astrology info for the month ahead, and live new and full moon calls to help you manifest your dream life with an intentional international community of other cosmic baddies. Sign up through our link in show notes. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you want to know more about Cosmic RX, head on over to thecosmicrx.com. And if you really love this show, I'd love it if you left a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to podcasts. I super love hearing from you and reading your reviews. All right, you cosmic baddie, tune in next week. And until then, remember, love yourself fully, work your magic, and take no shit.